Tignan natin if they can do a better job, as that was a better reception. And Usher opening the second set with that power of a hit.
Yeah, and that's what they really need to do. They really need to move her around. You cannot let Petron set up their defense to wherever aerial ushers. She cannot stay in one slot. Dito nag-curl siya, pumalo siya ng tres. She was able to go over the block.
Adachi would go back to Ink. That was blocked, picked up by Janela. Pick goes to the outside. Vivas gets it through, but that ball is still alive. Chance now for Cignal. Pit. Combo play, but dug up by Petron. Cayetano block, covered by Reyes. And that ball goes outside for Ink.
Okay, ganda ng start of this set, no? I mean, ano na ito? Suntukan na. First one to blink will lose, no? In this case, medyo pumikit itong Petron ng sandali.
Napakindak ng konti itong Petron.
Oh, and it induced naman the error. Good sign here for Cignal HD.
Yes.
Better than that 8-0.
That was a good serve, but that one goes out. I thought that was going to be an ace because ang ganda nung flight ng kanyang bola.
Oh, it caught an air pocket and just was headed for Cubao.
Well, now let's turn it over to Mela, 2-9.
Denise and Dex kanina during the first set, the HD Spikers narrowed the Petron lead from 9-2, but then eventually committed several receive and attack errors kung kaya naman napag-iwanan sila. Some of these attack errors were committed by Mumay Vivas na may iniindang minor shoulder injury, but according to her, kayang-kaya naman daw ilaro. On the other hand, Petron showed solid net defense also kung kaya naman naiilang din ng spikers ng HD Spikers, including star spiker Ariel Usher to throw off some points. Denise and Tex.
Thank you very much, Mela. But you know what? I salute Mumay Vivas for playing through it. You know, it's always nice to see players that they know that their passion is greater than their pain. So kahit nga masakit na yung kanyang balikat, she's still helping her squad. But this time, ang tumulong dito sa Cignal, that was that Amanda Anderson? So, or check that. Mikmik Laborte. Reyes picks it up. Adachi. Chance for Cignal once again. They go to the quick play too high, but Anderson still able to get that over. They didn't have but a little confusion.
Oh, medyo obvious na hindi setter to si Dindin. Ano? Not as savvy as Erica Adachi with those
Yes.
over on 2 attacks. No? Coach George Pascual urging the communication. Kailangan tuloy-tuloy ang usapan dyan. Hindi pwedeng manahimik ang court.
Pero talaga, itong Cignal working very hard para patahimikin itong mga players ng Petron as they are still stuck with 1 point at nagsusunod-sunod na nga ang puntos ng Cignal.
Diba? I mean, even Melatuna, yourself, and myself, we would rather play than be bangko with a little pain.
Oh yeah!
Lalaro na lang, through the
Oo.
pain. Wag lang bangko.
Naglambang ko, I know. I mean, I've been through it. I got an injury before, and I would always tell my coach, Coach Shaq De Los Santos of Petron, na, Coach, pasok mo ko. Even though my shoulder was hurting, like, alam mo yun? I was supposed to say something, pero wag na lang. You go back to Manabat, block. Better coverage from Reyes. Ink, easy over. Chance now for Cignal. Running play, blocked once again. Good coverage now from Cignal. But Ink was so eager to get that ball over. Masyado siyang natuwa dun sa regalo and she actually hits the net. So point goes back to Cignal. Alam mo yung mga ganyang konting error, yung mga nakakahinayang. Dahil nga it's their chance na sana to get that point. Pero binabalik pa din nila sa kanilang kalaban. Look at that. Again, another error on the coverage of Petron. As the whole backline was missing a player or missing players at wala kang tumapensa. And that will bring us to our first technical timeout. Cignal 8-1. Welcome back to the Philippine SuperLiga Grand Prix. We're now in the second set and Cignal leading 8-1. As we see Erica Adachi on your screen. Alam mo to si Erica Adachi, okay naman yung mga plays na nabibigay niya, but then, what do you think is happening to Petron? Why are they trailing by 7 points?
There's a communication breakdown. You can see them, they start looking at each other na parang befuddled, no? And then you see yung kilay ni Erika Adachi, you know, she's the maestra of that team and she wants it a
Yes.
certain way. Siyempre, any maestro or maestra would. And it's just not happening. There's a communication breakdown, so there's in a little disarray.
And that's a violation called Adachi. We would rarely see that call on her. Pero ito na nga eh, this is the risk na nangyayari sa isang team kapag yung setter na the leader inside that court yung medyo nanghihinaan ng loob or nagkakamali na. So this has to stop. And then, Manabat stops it finally.
And being the maestra, no? You want to establish your weapon, eh, siyempre, Dindin Manabat is your main weapon.
Yes.
Established na agad, eh, after the error, went back to Dindin Manabat to correct any issues there.
Higpit goes to the quick play, but nobody was there.
Ano tayo? Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yes.
Both are well-executed plays.
Well, of course, that started off a good reception at nakita mo hinabol talaga ni Higpit dun sa kamay ni Anderson yung bola for them to complete that play.
Which is the sign of a good setter. No?
Yes.
You put it in the wheelhouse of your best hitter.
And finally, Rachel Landagis scoring for Petron. Hindi siya masyadong naging maingay back in the first set.
Pero what's nice is, tingnan mo ginawa ng Petron, no? They ran a crossing pattern. So para magulat naman ng Cignal HD, medyo nag-think naman ng Cignal HD, huli sila doon.
So a chance for Petron, easy over. Cayetano, Adachi will go back to the outside. Dakis adjust. Higpit goes to Chu. Block covered by Dakis. Manabat to the opposite side, Dachi. And Chu once again attacks, but blocked. Higpit goes to the running play. Miscommunication. Vivas just getting that over easily. Adachi goes back to Dakis. Blocked once again. Good coverage from both teams. They go to the backline. Ariel Lusher. Soft hit. Saved by Cayetano. Nabi Maranyo attacking from the backline. Higpit once again for that quick attack. Maranyo again to Dakis. Again blocked. And an easy over from Petron. Vivas to Higpit. To Anderson. Too low. Again, the ball is still alive. They go back to Chu Maranyo. Adachi. Manabat. Easy over. This is the longest rally of the match. And Dakis finally ending it. But it's Cignal that gets the point.
And look at Petron pulling that huddle together, saying, hey, we gotta talk more, we gotta communicate more. Also, Cignal HD. Good read there from Jack Jonella.
Yes, letting it go. But this time, let's turn it over first to Mela Tunay.
Denise and Tex, an update lang sa Petron Lady Play Spikers. Mapapansin din natin na Phil Cayetano started here in the second set, replacing Cez Molina, whom I talked to earlier in the sidelines. Early on the second set, nag-a-apply siya ng cold compress sa kanyang hitting arm dahil may pain daw ito kung kaya naman pinagpahinga siya ni Coach George. Pero dagdag niya, kaya din naman daw itong ilaro, depende pa kung ibabalik siya ni Coach. And let's see if maapektahan ng laro niya pag binalik siya. Denise and Tex.
Well, again, I think itong si Cez Molina, sino ba namang player, Tex? We both played back in college. You played in the Army, am I correct?
Yes.
In the Army. Walang player na gugustuhin umupo sa bench at manood lang while their team is down by like this, 9 points. Talagang magpapapasok ka sa coach mo.
Yeah, especially a player of Cez Molina's caliber, no?
Yes.
One of the prettiest arm swings in the PSL, no? Di bali na masakit konti, wag lang bangko.
Wag lang bangko. Anything but that.
Oh. Even our fellow growling tiger there, Mela Tunay, di bali ng masakit, wag lang bangko.
But that's a violation called on Masangkay. I was gonna say Tiger Trio tayo today.
Well, during my day, Golden Spiker pa kami.
That was a long, long time ago.
Not that long.
But now, Coach George Pascua was a timeout. Let's listen in.
And then, disiplina sa depensa, sa opensa, doon sa binigay ng set play ng setter ninyo, commit tayo, commit. Hindi pwedeng sarili natin yung inisip natin, hindi natin kung ano yung game plan natin. Maliwanag. It's a matter of decision making lang yan at choice kung anong gusto natin mangyari. It's not the signal yung kalaban natin. No, yung tanongin na lang natin. Walang makaka-overcome yan kung hindi tayo mismo. Dali natin sarili natin, ha? Maturity lang, guys. Maturity lang. Okay.
George Pasqua pointing out that there's no I in team, but unfortunately, some of the people on his team said, but there's a me inside in team, no? And they're not playing together. He's questioning the defense on the defensive side. The discipline on the defensive side, I should say. Kasi if we don't stick to the game plan and play defense, we cannot transition with Cignal. And it's showing because look at that scoreline.
Yes. Let's see if they can do a better job. Masangkay goes back to Daki. Soft hit. Touch. But goes out. And point goes to Petron.
Coach Sammy, yeah, he's up 14 to 4, but he's not content with that call. Dahil he wants his team to keep rolling along, no? We all know, no, that Petron, once they go on one of their scoring tears,
Yes.
nakakatakot yan.
They're the defending champs. So alam ni Coach Sammy what they're truly made of. Masangkay goes to the quick play, blocked by Anderson. Daki saves it. They go back to Molina. Saved by Usher. They go to the outside to Chu. And that was a good read by Manabat. Decided to let it go.
Yeah, when Chu trying to go to the deep corner, medyo napalakas lang ng konti. Looking for the high hands and medyo wala siya nahanap na kamay doon.
Serving now, Din Manabat already having 5 attacks. She targets Vivas. Hingpit will now go back to Chu. That goes outside. They'll hit once again. So Hingpit. Anderson couldn't believe it. They said, just let it go. A timeout will be called by Cignal HD. That's just it.
Running short. Small. Small. Okay.
Please, guys.
I'll be up quick now. I'm too late for you.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
be up.
back row.
Yeah, not middle.
Middle. Only two spiker. Stop, stop. We are receiving.
Stop.
We receive, then attack point. Okay?
Okay, the tactician in Coach Sammy Akailar calling for a certain play, reminding his middle hitter, in this case Amanda Anderson, where the short blocker is, where the tall blocker is. And then Amanda Anderson telling him, Rosing Pin, okay, if I'm late, I want you to raise the set a little bit more. Communication.
Yes.
Yan ang susi dyan mga for all you volleyball players, you gotta communicate. Kailangan mag-usap sa loob ng court.
Especially between the setter and the spiker, at lalo na yung quicker, yan nga si Anderson. Let's see if they can pull it off. This play, Vivas picks it up. Hingpit goes to the back line. Usher barely gets that over. Masangkay again to the back line. Soft hit blocked by Anderson. Masangkay goes to the opposite side. Molina. Well, that one goes outside. Molina actually spiking the net. Akala ng Petron ay nakihingi ng touch. Pero diretso sa labas ng court, pumunta yung bola.
Yeah, our first referee, we had the best vantage point
Yes.
in the house. No? Kita-kita na walang tumama na kamay.
Anderson, good serve, but goes out. You know what, whenever I say it's a good serve, like a good height or good speed on it, always goes outside. I don't know why.
According to Anthony Suntay, that's the broadcaster's jinx.
Yes. Sige, hindi ko napapatiin ang ating mga surfers. Here's Landakis, targets Usher. Hingpit, combo play. And Chu able to get that over or get that through the block of Ink and Paranyo. And that will send us to our second technical timeout. Cignal lead 16-7. Medyo match ang laban natin today, Tex.
It's not, Cignal HD just didn't show up for that first set.
It seems that they're doing a pretty good job here. That was an attack. Masangkay goes to Ink. Soft hit, dug up by Hingpit. Janela will set it up. They go back to Usher. Soft hit again, and a confusion on the side of Petron. At narinig pa natin ito, nagpilian ito si Dakis at si Reyes, but no one got the ball.
I have to put that one on my favorite libero, Miss Dig Anything Reyes. That's her job.
gets it right this time. And
Nice
Masangkay goes back to Molina. Coverage was there. Goes to Ing, but blocked. And Pitt just sending that outside.
See April Pitt kind of with a little chuckle on her face that she just blocked a really tall player.
Oh, it doesn't matter kahit pa-point pa yun ng Petron. At this point, they can afford to make those kinds of errors. Ang importante doon, maayos at tama yung timing niya dito kay Upia Ing.
Maganda yung konting hand placement issues lang. Kailangan ma-thumbs up.
Nice soft serve. Attack didn't work for April Rose Ing, but good intention from her. Hindi lang na-execute ng maayos. Erica Adachi targets Usher. Higpit to the quick play, and no one was there. Another point for Cignal HD.
I'm very impressed dito kay Hingpit. No? She's running a very, very good offense. Then, wala siyang pakialam kung sino ang tauhan niya. Ginagamit niya lahat.
Hingpit, good serve. Adachi goes to the running play. Maranyo. And Chu. Medyo kitong lang. Itong si Wench Chu.
Sayang, Coach Mick Laborte did whatever she could to slow that ball down. Malas lang medyo it went over the head of
Wench Chu.
Wench Chu in the backcourt.
Go back to Vivas. Well, that is still alive. Ink. Chance now for a Cignal. Hingpit goes in combination. Usher will hit it. And Dachi will save that ball. Daki setting it too near the net. The coverage was there. Joust at the net. Hingpit will go to Vivas. And Vivas targeting that corner. And Petron, everybody is just so surprised that that ball actually went in because they were all just letting it go.
Oo nga, the cardinal rule is huwag niyong panoorin ang bola. Never, never watch the ball.
And if you're not sure, just go get it.
Correct. Attempt it. Very smart hitting there, Mumay Vivas.
Yes.
Just curled that ball in, found the empty zone 1.
Laborte. Ink. Adachi goes to the quick play. Good adjustment from Manabat. As we can see, medyo maluwag. Or as we saw, maluwag yung kanyang, there's a replay, malayo sa net itong set ni Adachi. But Manabat was able to adjust to that last play.
Nakataas kasi kamay ni Manabat, kaya nagagawan niya ng paraan.
Pero ang hindi nakagawa ng paraan doon, si Dakis at si Manabat, as Usher easily gets that through them.
Yeah, Ariel Usher with the proverbial abuse of power spike, no? Talagang just challenging the wall. She won that instance.
Cayetano, good reception. Dakis, soft hit, saved by Hingpit. Easy over from Chu. Reyes picks it up. Adachi to the quick play, soft dink by Manabat. This ball is still alive, and unfortunately, that doesn't go over the net. And Petron will get that point.
Yeah, Cignal HD, yeah, you can trade blows right now, no? Pero pag ganito na lamang nyo, kailangan baon nyo na sa lupa yan.
Cayetano, good serve. Hingpit goes back to Chu. Soft dink. Saved by Adachi with the attack. Usher from the back line. Adachi goes back to Dakis. And no coverage. At this point, let's hear from Melatonine.
Denise and Tex kanina nga noong first set, medyo malaki-laki ang lamang ng Petron kontra Cignal, winning at 25-16. Pero ito namang second set, talagang Cignal's giving it their all dahil sila naman ang malaki ang lamang. Ito nga malamang ang sinasabi ni Jack Janela na consequence ng pagka-sweep nila sa first round. Dahil being the team to beat coming to the second round, lahat ng kupunan ay excited na patikiman sila ng pagkatalo. Kung kaya naman, they had to work twice as hard as the other teams if they really want to keep this clean slate. Back to you, Denise and Tex.
Well, it's very basic. Hard work naman talaga magdadala sa'yo sa isang panalo. But
Diba?
Luke is not really
Ano
working
ba,
hard for Coach George
Taas ka,
Pascua.
gagawin mo
Puts us
para
in.
mapalo. Ginawa natin yung practice natin kahapon yan. Okay? Pero yan, pagka good receive, automatic, ang palo mo lang. Kailangan lang natin ng block. Hindi natin kailangan ng pumalo. Okay? Importante is yung blocking natin. Yung blocking natin, consider na offensive defense na natin yun. Huwag na natin pabayaan na magpaspas. Okay? So, focus tayo nun. Yun na naman problema natin is blocking. So, ganito man, pag lumuti sa block defense, yung core defense natin kailangan. Okay? Help na lang. Help.
Hey, Petron!
Yeah, Coach Pascua talking more on the not worried about the offensive side of the house, more on the net defense side of the house na we're not slowing the balls down. He also pointed out, pag maganda ang pass, it's going to Amanda Anderson in the middle.
Well, as we all know, offense wins you games, but it's defense that wins you championships. At ang defending champs nga, medyo nahihirapan. But Adachi now giving it to Manabat. They easily get that over. They go back to Gallinero. Adachi goes to Dakis. Dakis sends that one outside. So point after point, nakikita natin na medyo not in sync pa din ang galaw nitong Petron. Even though they won the first set.
Tingnan mo ang pagka-veteran ni Dakis. Not upset about being...
Yes.
Alam niya, I'm not performing. Okay,
Oo.
coach, I understand. Nahuhuli yung wrist snap niya, no? Usually, very effective hitter, no? Pero, tingnan mo ang ganda, professional.
Yes.
Reviewing her error. Consummate player yan.
Diba mamaya, Coach, pasok mo ko.
Okay.
Anything but the bench. We go back to that.
Siyempre.
Ayaw ka bang ko?
Alam ko na yung mali ko, coach.
Yes, and coming off the bench, we have Ancheta. Serving very well. Adachi goes back to the running play. Manabat was blocked. Adachi goes back to Manabat and finally scoring with a down-the-line hit.
That's smart setting dito kay Erica Adachi. She set it toward the antenna para ma-isolate kay Gallinero. Hindi na makover ni
Yes.
Amanda Anderson yun down the line. Kaya tiniktik ni
Hindi na
Tintin
nga
Manabat.
humabol. Ito si Anderson. Manabat targets Usher. Ancheta to the quick play. And Anderson. That set actually, I think, wasn't like the right set pa for Anderson.
It wasn't really in her wheelhouse, no? Pero hey, effective point. Okay na yan. And then, George Pascua in that last timeout pointing out, pag maganda ang pass, it's going to Anderson. Anderson's in the back row now, so maybe it's gonna go to Coach Ming.
They go now to Manabat. And that goes outside. So it's set point for Cignal. So at this point, masyado nang mahaba itong hahabulin ng Petron. It's 10 points. What should they do in the third set? Pag-usapan na natin.
Well, what they want to do in the third set is basically defend. That's all they need to do. If they can start running their set plays, Erica Adachi can run a very, very good offense with the weapon she has, no? And kung walang receive, wala.
And the one that ran away with it was Cignal, ending that set 25-14.